Okay, this is like shopping for a home. And the homeowners selling don't really want to have to sell their house, but they got a new job, they're transferring, their family moved, something like that, so they're kind of forced to. We got to sell our home even though we don't want to. It's a beautiful home. It's worth $500K. But it's a terrible market. The pipes have burst. We're about to foreclose. The neighbor's a maniac. It's a terrible neighborhood. We don't want to sell, but we got to. Well, guess what? The one buyer that comes into town that can afford to fix the pipes and wants to live there gets to pick their price. That's what the Raiders did. They picked their price. A third and a fifth in a vacuum for Antonio Brown seems really cheap. But nobody else was bidding. And the Steelers wanted to, had to get rid of him, however you want to look at it. So that's the first part. I did not like that this week. I thought that was disingenuous from the people that cover football that should be more transparent about this. The Steelers had no other options. They were going to trade him to the Bills simply to swap picks. They weren't even going to get picks in return. They were going to swap first rounders. So they would move higher into the first round where the Bills pick, but they weren't even getting additional draft capital. That was the first deal. That fell through because Antonio Brown said no, so now they fell back on the Raiders deal. At least they got 2 picks. Number 2. The worst part about this is none of us can feel very good about it. None of us. Raider fans might, because you only gave up a third and a fifth for Antonio Brown and had the cap space to sign him to his new deal. I would not feel very comfortable because, hell, you had an offense that was a clunker last year and a quarterback that insisted, I wasn't crying. Stop calling me a crybaby. I'm not a crybaby. How do you think he's going to get along with Antonio Brown when Antonio Brown's all PO'd? He's not getting 12 targets a game.